Friends, I have a brand new luxury Remy human hair from 𝘠𝑑𝘦 to show you. This is Muse Deluxe in the color Nougat Mix. They sent this to me on loan so that I could show all of you, and I can't wait to tell you more. If you are ever thinking you might be in the market for a human hair wig from 𝘠𝑑𝘦, stick around. My name is Denise. I'm also known as HEYWIGSISTER on Instagram and Facebook. I am so grateful to both 𝘠𝑑𝘦 and Name Brand Wigs for loaning me this piece and giving me the opportunity to show you. I really do think the more information we have, the more empowered we are to make really good purchasing decisions. And while this is a luxury piece, it is not in the same price point as 𝘠𝑑𝘦 synthetic wigs. I've said often in many videos that if you're looking to get the most bang for your buck and you don't change your style often, you're looking for something that you can wear for a long time, human hair may be the way to go. I think it lasts 5 to 6 times longer than synthetic, depending on the length, and so therefore you're not going to have to replace it as often, and you won't have to deal with the stress of replacing a wig that's been discontinued, which has happened to a lot of you, I know, because I hear from you. Anyway, just that's my 2 cents. Let's take a look at Muse Deluxe from all sides. Now, I curled this piece. I used my Beachwaver curling iron in the... Oh, I can't think of what it's called. There's a tapered curling iron. I will link it in the description below in case you're curious. I love my Beachwaver curling irons because they auto-rotate and therefore makes curling a lot easier, especially if you struggle with wrists or mobility. And so I did put curl in this one. It does come straight, so you can wear her curly, you can wear her straight because she is human hair. Don't know where synthetic. I do so many synthetic reviews. Because she's human hair, you can style her any way that you would style your bio hair. And because of these layers, you can see really makes for a cute kind of messy curly style. So you definitely can change it up if that's what you're looking to do. Now this piece has a lace front, a full mono top, and quite a bit of this cap is hand tied. We'll look at this cap in a moment, but let me get closer to the camera so that you can see that lace front. Oops, let me make sure it's not behind my hairline. So there's that lace front and the mono top, which means you can part it anywhere that you want to part it. Let's take a look inside this cap. And I do have to say, this hair is so soft. I was constantly like rubbing it. It is some of the softest human hair I've ever felt. It really is just incredibly soft. There's that lace. It goes from basically from ear tab to ear tab. And then there's that mono top. It does have a soft layer over the top of that monofilament. Ear tabs with bendable stays, extended nape, Velcro adjusters, and so you can see this whole crown is hand tied, and then from about midpoint of the head down is closed wefted. So you get a lot of hand tied real estate to really help you with various styles, or for those of you who really get nervous when you are outside and it's super windy, having all of that hand tied, the hand tied goes all the way down to here, really gives you some security because if the wind blows the hair, you're not going to see down to wefting. And I actually believe that closed wefting helps with that as well. Now, because this is a human hair wig, there is no Permatease on this piece. Permatease really only happens on synthetic wigs, so you're not getting any big poofy volume on the top. Now, because of the layers on here, you can get a little volume when you curl it, especially if you curl it like I did, which kind of springs those curls out a little bit. But if you're looking for something really flat, really low profile, and really actually frankly pretty low density, then you can just straighten this one or leave it straight and you don't have to worry about any added volume. I know that's really difficult for the new wig wearer. If you're new and you've been losing your hair for a while, volume can be really difficult to manage. You don't have to worry about that with this one. This cap is so incredibly comfortable. It is literally like it's not even on my head practically. I just feel like I could wear this all day. It's not squeezing my head. I am getting a tiny bit of extra cap up here. I do think this is running closer to average than some 𝘠𝑑𝘦 wigs. I'd get some decent stretch here. I do have to cinch this in. As a matter of fact, let me just cinch it in right now because I left the adjusters where they were when I got the wig, but I'm going to adjust them to where I typically wear my 𝘠𝑑𝘦 wigs, which is pretty far in, adjusted pretty far in. And let's see how that feels. Okay, yeah, that's a lot more secure. So I definitely think I have a 21¼ circumference. I think up to a 22 inch is probably going to be fine. You just get some of the hair kind of gets stuck on my lip gloss when I put it back on. And I don't know that this is running true to average. So I do think it's still running a little smaller than average, but it's definitely running closer to average than some Ellen Wille wigs I've tried. I also think this one will be perfect with bangs. So if you are a bang wearer, you can absolutely cut bangs into this one. It's kind of hard because of how I curled her and where she's going. But the beauty is you can really do anything you want. If you want to get lift, you can use a hot comb. Just heat styling in general will help you really make the most out of the piece. You can change the part. So if the style I did isn't your style, you're not stuck with it. Yours isn't going to come looking exactly like this. Okay, we're going to talk about color, but let me summarize. For those of you looking for short, sassy, layered styles, and you struggle with synthetic fibers, you really are partial to human hair, this could be a great one. I do think it's really hard to find short styles like this. A lot of human hair wigs come in longer styles. Part of the reason for that is the expectation is that you're going to customize it to suit you. You know, get layers trimmed in and all of those things. So when you're looking for something and you don't want to spend that extra money going to a stylist, finding a wig that already has those layers can be gold. And so I'm really grateful to Ellen Wille for creating a piece like this. All right, let's talk about color. We've got Nougat Mix. The code for this one is 8.12.20. So basically, I'll take it off and I'll explain it. This is a really kind of a neutral, leaning warm color. We've got a medium brown, and then we have slivers of caramel and blonde. Very tiny bit of highlights. Nothing stripy, nothing significantly highlighted, but it does give this some dynamic dimension. Where like right here is a piece of that blonde. If you can see that right there, just to give you a sense that it's not overly highlighted at all. It is a beautiful blend, and it definitely, to me, it leans neutral, leaning warm. No red though. I don't see red in this one. So for my wig sisters who, you know, it's hard to find those cool browns, I wouldn't say this is exactly cool, but it's definitely not red. No auburn, no red. And if you're familiar with Nougat Mix in their synthetic wigs, color does look a little different on synthetic versus human hair, so it's not going to be identical. I've experienced that in other lines. I don't have a Nougat Mix here right now to give you that comparison, but that's been my experience. All right, let me get outside so you can see this color outside. Please check out Name Brand Wigs if you'd like to see all of the Ellen Wille wigs that they carry, and you can save 30% off all of them with my code. And Ellen Wille, to you, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to show this piece. I appreciate you guys so much. Talk to you all in my next video. Okay, here is this color. I don't know if you can hear my chickens, but they're over there squawking away. Let me turn so you can see. Right back over there. Do you see them? Right there. Yeah. We've got some dog troubles in the neighborhood, so I can't let them out right now. But my husband is building me a bigger run, and then I won't feel so bad about them being cooped up. But when they see me out here, they squawk away, calling me over there. Let us out. All right, there you go. Hey friends, thanks so much for watching. Here are a few videos I think you might enjoy. Go ahead and click on one and watch.